We got breaking news coming into the studio. Let's bring in Robert Greenway. Robert has served on the National Security Council at the Defense Intelligence Agency. He's a combat veteran of the U.S. Army Special Forces. Robert, thanks for helping us out tonight. We know that stocks have been dropping and oil prices are rising. Israel put all of its embassies worldwide on high alert. The breaking news is Iran may attack Israel within 48 hours, reportedly via ICBMs, cruise missiles, or suicide drones. This is in retaliation over Israel's airstrike on Iran's consulate in Syria, which took out 2 Iranian generals. What's your reaction to this news?
So it's no surprise that Iran is looking to respond to the death of one of the most important military commanders coordinating efforts against Israel from Lebanon and from Syria. And it's also no surprise that they're likely to conduct attacks in reciprocity for it, but it's unlikely that this is going to result in broader escalation. Israel's already in conflict and receiving indirect fire from missiles and drones from Iran's axis of resistance already. It's doubtful that what we're likely to see is going to be a radical escalation from it. What we are seeing, on the other hand, is radical pressure being applied by the United States against our partner in Israel. And that is the real dynamic here, which I think puts our ally Israel in the toughest position to withstand the Iranian pressure.
You know, so lawmakers led by Congressman Brian Mast and Nancy Mace warned President Biden for the first time is forcing America to effectively negotiate on behalf of terrorists and is appeasing Hamas terrorists. He's doing it to appease the far left. That's what they're saying. He's putting Israeli and U.S. lives at risk as that boycott vote against Biden expands to more states. Now, Biden threatened Israel's Netanyahu today, reportedly saying, get an immediate ceasefire. But for the first time, it looks like he did not strongly link that ceasefire to a release of U.S. hostages when Hamas has rejected every ceasefire offer over the past 6 months. So Biden's policy is Hamas does not need to compromise just Israel?
Yeah, this is really remarkable. What we're watching is foreign policy by domestic polling and divination. This is where the president's trying to extract a political benefit by applying pressure to our closest ally. And in the end, what we've done, again, this administration has managed to find the only lose-lose path. It's not going to deter Iran. In fact, it's going to encourage escalation. It's going to put Israel in a difficult position that it cannot possibly comply with that demand and allow Hamas to continue to present a constant threat to them. And so it's impossible for us to see the logic in what the administration is attempting to achieve. But it is likely to see increased escalation in the region, and that's why energy prices are climbing.
So Biden said that the U.S. may condition future U.S. military aid to Israel over Gaza. But how can the Biden White House seriously claim its support for Israel is, quote, unwavering? He is wavering. Peter Doocy pointed that out. Hamas gets to fight another day. A ceasefire, by the way, was in place on 10/7 when Hamas slaughtered 1,200 innocents, including children and infants. Hamas doesn't care about a ceasefire. They're going to keep going. Let's point this out. Watch these analysts cite a, quote, clear correlation over how Gaza is costing Biden big with voters in the latest brutal polling. Watch this.
Jump down to foreign policy, you see this drop to 65%, gun violence 60%, U.S.-Mexico border 58%. These are not good numbers for a Democrat amongst his own party. But look here, the Israel-Hamas war, look at that approval rating. Less than 50% of Democrats are approving on Joe Biden on the Israel-Hamas war.
That's what's driving it. That's what's driving it. So how can voters trust Biden when he's botched it? We got to point this out. President Trump reportedly spoke on the phone with Saudi Arabia's Prince bin Salman. This is the Trump's legendary, what they've been called that, is the Abraham Accords, striving for peace in the Middle East. We got to point this out. 3 Biden State Department officials testified to House investigators President Biden had no evacuation plan for Afghanistan. Zero, nothing. He created this Afghanistan withdrawal, they said, from scratch, that the evacuation out of Afghanistan was done ad hoc and on the fly. There was no working evacuation plan for Afghanistan. That's President Biden at work. 13 soldiers killed, up to 9,000 Americans stranded. So how can we trust him on Israel?
Well, we can't. And in fact, it's worse than that, because not only did Americans die in the attack on October 7th, they're still being held hostage. And that ought to be ostensibly one of our priority objectives, to apply enough pressure to get them out. The reality is worse than that, though, because we're providing unlimited access to resources of Iran, who's behind all of this and was responsible for the death of 3 Americans on the Jordanian side of the border from our Syrian garrison. And the individual responsible was the one that was killed in Damascus over the weekend. And we ought to be celebrating that strike with Israel, our partner. Instead, this administration has decided to support our adversaries at the expense of our partners and allies.
Got it. Critics are calling this weakness in full force. Robert Greenway, we're going to thank you for joining us. We're going to stay on this news throughout the hour.